This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether it will be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
I have a feeling
Where
there's
to now?
I dare not enter the palace, but I would fain escort you to the castle entrance.
time to head to market, methinks.
Trade favors the patient, I always say.
Nothing more pathetic than
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble today.
You know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
'Tis. Not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Those new recruits could barely lift their swords.
So, you've come.
So tired. I've barely the thing to tie my boots. Oi! Have a little faith in yourself! Yeah!
So, you've come.
So, you've come.
Must hold out till someone comes to relieve me.
The best quality a soldier can have is loyalty.
I'd hasten home.
Practice job, this.
And have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Aha! Then we are presented, or Deezer's arisen is false, or have you proof that you are... Ah, they say the Arisen's breath by that mark. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, and what befell him, you are. Ha! Crusoe was discovered. Aye. I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be? Escape? But why? Here I spend my days and I need not turn my... That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of toad, tell me. I suspected as much. Then...
The best quality a soldier can have is loyalty.
Would that I now had cause to drop.
So, 'twas not to be. 'Tis no surprise.
Anywhere better than
Lost track of time. This place is too comfortable.
Suppose I
It's so
ought
quiet.
I could see myself having a kip.
Sometimes Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this work.
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
Back to it.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen. It would seem we've a need to visit the palace. We're here, and none the worse for wear.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm
Quite the predicament. Whence do you hail? No easy answers here.
so tired. I've barely the vim to tie my boots.
dull days for us are a sign that all is well. I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
It's too quiet here. Are brigands lurking about? It's too quiet here. Are brigands lurking about?
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
This sort of quiet means all's well.
Troops to train, arms to procure.
Such quietude is a blessing.
comfortable.
All seems well here, but you can ne'er be sure.
This armor's far from comfortable.
Always the same.
Such quiet,
Just how I like.
Somehow my feet always carry me
My back's so stiff.
I'll feel a sight better once I'm back on dinner.
I'm in fine. I've got such peace. Reigned.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Here seems so much more
Always another errand to see to.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
I the spirit of a woman
Dead
on
on my
my own.
feet. I've much to do yet.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Welcome to Bjorn's, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. Five. So if we... check the price, just remember, hope to see you again. Fancy a look at my wares? I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, that even if it should...
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Go. Our soldiers need better training.
Do you know how long you'll be?
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your... Follow me! Dare say I could forget all my troubles here.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm this
I dare say I could forget all my troubles here.
Sometimes I best earn my keep.
Forget all my troubles here.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Dull days for us are a sign of...
Oh, how lovely. I'll have to remember this place.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray, it was never my intent to deceive you. I simply feared that if I spoke the truth, but that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that... My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the sovereign could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers.
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis up.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. This room turned up little of interest. But I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that up. Forgive me. I couldn't see. A stroll might clear my head.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this work. I'd sooner stay out of battle.
Those new recruits could barely lift their swords.
Might we not complete our delivery while we're here?
Perhaps once we've concluded this bit of business, we might allow ourselves a moment's rest.
True enough.
This might be worth a read.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Here we are.
Welcome. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Always a pleasure. Welcome to the Star Drop. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start your... Always a pleasure. Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back anytime.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak? You will want to hear this. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that these are schemes. To think, 'tis a surprise, but a well. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by, you have done well, Your Majesty. Though I...
What could the Queen Regent be plotting?
This is beyond...
There is much we ought to tend to. A place with books likely to entice Magistrate Waldo, you say? Not for Kendrick the Gracious Hand is versed in many things. Perchance he knows of such a place?
Pray, follow me.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen. While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds, for some time now, it seems she has been diverted. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to a big... This cannot be mere happenstance. Yet 'tis strange. For sweet crown flowers only grow in... I dare say, 'tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that Your Majesty I am glad to hear it. For there is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty. Do not forget that we work to serve...
This way, Master.
I sense eyes upon us.
We've arrived, just as planned.
Do you shop often? I'm rather unfamiliar with the market, as... Do you shop often?
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
This really is fine craftsmanship. This part's a little different as well.
This day bring delights.
Now I seem to fly when I'm here.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
What?
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
Got any tales to liven up?
Well then, son, how might I be of service?
This really is fine craftsmanship. It's part of
Get on! I shall propel you into the air.
What's to be done about that? Well then, son, how might I be of service?
I should be glad to assist you, Arisen.
Will this take long? I want to...
Fancy a look at my wares?
There's naught I could have done. Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table.
Need anything?
Might as well look while you're here, eh?
Well met, sir.
Weary.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right?
However...
Well met, sir. I'll get you for that.
I know you're made of sterner stuff than that.
So you make a fool.
Goblins, Master!
I suppose I'll handle this.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
I suppose I'll just have to make the best of this. You're gonna regret that.
Why would someone do such a thing?
Oi!
sleeping yourself?
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early cricket gets the worm, as they say.
That's what I'm talking about. I've no time for you now.
You're gonna regret that.
Boy, you there. Your presence is requested at the... Who's the one requesting? I didn't ask. It is none of my concern.
We meet again. Truth be told, would you care to stay and talk a moment? I'm glad. Sit down, won't you? I'm rather fond of this place. I ne'er imagined a city could be like this. So, and how could I have? In all my life, I've hardly left the palace. Oft did I long for a taste of normal life. My mother has always procured things I covet for me, so to pick up... Which reminds me, I owe you a debt. I fear I cannot repay the full sum all at once. Pray, take this for now. My apologies, friend. But I'd best be going. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope you'll see...
Really now, you mustn't shirk your duty. Lest you forget, 'tis the Arisen we serve here. By your command, Arisen.
Gather round! Treat you... Raised to a tale by a master storyteller.
Sides. You!
What should I do?
My bed calls.
Arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Few can afford perpetual generosity. Well met, Sir Arisen. Many thanks. May fortune...
I must be grateful. What teachings might thou have with your word? The route of betterment is an endless journey.
My prayers will surely be rewarded.
If our prayers are not heeded, what hope have we?
The account, my mind. Let me get that.
If our prayers are not heeded, what?
What would you ask of me? I've...
Was I left? King in devotion? Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. Hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. But you see, one of the children we care for here at the Great Malcolm, his name is. This building's very old. Might I impose on you?
Let us begin by gathering information.
'Tis as you say.
Where could Malcolm have? Perhaps you could try asking the...
We may benefit from pursuing the information. I can guide you to the place, Arisen.
Might I beg but a moment of your time?
Malcolm? All he's doing of late is picking. Don't know why he bothered.
I'm quite sure I wasn't dreaming, but ox carts don't run. Was it a phantom then? I shudder to...
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. We may benefit from pursuing the information.
Make it quick. I ain't...
Might not seem like...
Is it true you're the Arisen? Only, I seem to recall, just be sure you play your part. The fellow Drake or two, and I reckon you'll learn the...
Have a heart, cuz.
Maybe he was hoping to find something shiny among the rubble.
Heavens have forsaken us. All is lost.
Mayhap I ought to be getting home. Nice, juicy beasts.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy. What we need now is information. The question is...
Where could Malcolm? Perhaps you could try asking the other...
Malcolm's been really into exploring of late. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen.
This place never fails to calm my spirit. Might I beg but a moment of your...
Good day, sir.
Say, I've noticed if I were you, I'd pay. The place is full of... I should know.
Got anything to...
You'll pass me.
Got anything to spare?
One never can have too many of these.
What say we pelt one of the next foe we encounter?
Death comes for me next.
Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
I'd soon be home.
What should I do? What to do? I've no mother or father to speak. I wanted to get them a present to say thank you. The problem is, do you think you could help me? Oh, for true! I'm sure you'll find the prettiest flower. Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Well, take your time. You know where to...
Mayhap I really would have been better off playing.
Oh dear. What am I to...
Come, I'll lead the way.
Life's best taken at a leisurely pace.
No one's coming to assail us. Mayhap we've scared them all off.
I'll take the peace and quiet over a horde of enemies any day. Over here, if you please.
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to...
We have obtained a bunch of flowers as Miss Daphne requested. Now we have but to deliver it to her. If you wish to meet with this person, I would gladly lead the way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
So tight. I'd kept just about
Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper. What shall I do?
A ladder, is it? How convenient.
Isn't much to go.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers or... Oh, just... These should say, would you mind terribly if I asked you enough? See, one of my friends taught me a magic spell. It's supposed... All you have to do is find a silver stone. But there's the problem. Would you find a silver stone and bring it to me, Arisen? For true. And I'll be waiting.
Our next mission is to...
Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. They're hard to find, aren't they?
Follow me, Master. I know of a place where we might mine silver ore. I can guide you to the place, Arisen, or thereabouts.
The Vanguard is yours. Lead.
Hail, friend! Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me I'm in a bit of a quandary. Fear not. I only ask your name to list as I'd be much obliged if... Sound appealing? Then come on by.
Pray, follow me.
I've been here so long. I wouldn't like enough. Just about anyway.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
It is a tad inconvenient that we can't share equipment.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible.
Sweet fight!
Use me as your foothold, soar to greater heights.
I grant your weapon a magical boon. A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
Follow me, Master. I know of a place where we might mine silver ore. I can guide you to the place, Arisen, or thereabouts.
The Vanguard is yours. Lead on. I seem to have taken a hit.
Smite our I must ask you to refrain from charging off. Teamwork is the crux of our strategy.
Don't be such a worrywart. I know what I'm doing. I must admit that it feels wonderful to strike true.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
Thank you, Master. I only hope I did not disappoint you.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gather.
I dare say, I've accomplished a
Please dispense with the formalities. This rumor has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptoms, an unruly appetite, and abundance. In the end, we turn our backs on our master and our duty.
We shall have to remain watchful, lest one of our company can start showing signs of this sickness. I did my best to match your skill, Master.
Of course, it falls to me to do this. Isn't that always the way of things? Can't say I'm thrilled, but I'll get it done.
Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route. I expect this ore will suffice for the silver stone Miss Daphne requested. Let us deliver it to her now. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
It would seem we have what we need to hand.
Look, Master! Goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
So it goes.
Come, I'll lead the way. We have arrived.
Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Oh, just say, aren't you curious? Well, I'll tell you. My mother and not to say I'm unhappy at the grave. I want to tell them how grateful I am. Oh, it's so shiny.
Miss Daphne seemed pleased with our efforts. Mayhap we ought to pay her another visit sometime soon.
'Tis as you say.
Oh, it's so...
Shall we seek some answers? Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Allow me to lead the way. I should like to put my knowledge to good use.
The Vanguard is yours. Lead on.
I wonder what it was Malcolm found. Treasure?
Where could Malcolm... Perhaps you could try asking the other children. I haven't been...
Maybe he was hoping...
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
What I can while I'm in town. If I stay here, I'm in for a fight. My bed calls, and I shan't resist.
Have we met? Quit staring.
At least I have my life. That's something.
Might I beg but a moment of your time?
Makes my hair stand on end.
You would have me lead? Consider it done.
Is there aught you require?
Such quietude is a blessing.
Another day of work awaits.
Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here.
This headache's driving me to a wall.
Someone must have the answers we seek. If we ask around, we might just find them. I can guide you to the place Arisen, or thereabouts.
The Vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Hope this job plays out better than last.
This headache's driving me up the wall, Tiz.
Over here, if you would. Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Maybe he was hoping to find something shiny among the rubble.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace, discussing a curious rumor.
Oh, did it pertain to the Queen Regent and an important personage, perchance?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
pursuit of betterment is an endless journey.
Is Malcolm alright? We were supposed to go exploring together. But I wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those vaults.
One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now. Vaults, eh? Let us inform Sir Kendrick of what we've learned.
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were... Ah, but you mention rubble, aye? Then perhaps the lad found... Come! I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to which the children... Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. Let us make haste.
What's the point? Tomorrow will be no different.
Leave no stone unturned. 'Tis likely there's aught we've missed.
Indeed. Let us know if we can be of assistance, Arisen.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen.
Sir Kendrick? You'll never believe what I've found. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books.
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take a look.
We ought to follow close behind.
I suppose 'tis so.
Is there no getting through this door?
Over here!
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found...
'Tis quite a find indeed. Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. Might I ask that you not share the We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy. Someone... As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about...
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's secret.
It's quite the collection of tomes. I'm sure I'd be seeing stars, were I the scholarly sort.
Indeed, you are correct. I must ask you to refrain from charging off. Teamwork is the crux of our strategy.
Don't be such a worrywart. I know what I'm doing.
You're always good for a laugh.
Shall we seek out the young man from the other day? Pray, allow me to show you the way.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Oh, I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Over here, if you please. A profitable endeavor. We cannot break it from this side.
Perhaps.
I'm not leaving till you take it. So there.
Keep your ears pricked. Our foes might betray themselves with the slightest sound.
Pray speak up, should you notice aught amiss.
Just remember, I've somewhere to be. I'm dead on my feet. Maybe I'll kick right here.
No shortage of easy marks. I'd hasten home, where the...
Pray, follow me.
Points no good. Well met, sir.
The person we're here to meet is nowhere to be seen. Shall we come back later?
This is the wrong time of day for what we have in mind. Best we set out again later.
Is that blood?
Oh dear.
I'll slit your bleeding
Meat
throat.
for my blood boy. I've got travel deers in town.
Looks like my luck's run out.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
All this hustle and bustle puts me right at home. Where to now?
Well met, sir. Fancy again?
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen, I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious a minister who happens from the pains he took to remain on. That alone is reason to suspect a connect. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn.
This task is our responsibility.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen for some time now, and so, the false sovereign's identity, but may up approaching. What say you, Your Majesty? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Here, this should take care. Masquerades being as they are, much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to... There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to do not forget that we work...
This might be worth a read.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Hi. Fair, would you care to join me? I was hoping you'd say that. Do you know, I had a feeling we'd meet here. Say, you're not from round here. How I long to learn. She's always telling me how, after all, if the world, it seems unfair that But listen to me, Waffle. My apologies. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope...
You would have me lead? Consider it done.
Fancy a look at my wares? Welcome to Bjorn, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So if we... check the price, just remember. Mine's... There's die early deaths. Hope to see you again.
Our coin reserves are much depleted after that indulgence.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
I know where the person in question may be found. I take it you've some business with this person. Then pray, follow me. We're here, and none the worse for wear.
You've come. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? Many thanks, friend. I knew...
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can.
'Tis no great shock to me. I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day.
You'll not believe the journey I...
Open your eyes, everyone. 'Tis dark out, but our day begins.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace. I hope you slept well.
Pray, keep your voice low.
Yeah? What is it?
Pray, take this. Myself but a moment's rest.
'Tis so dull when there's nothing doing.
If that is what you wish, Arisen, I'll go on ahead.
The hour for prayers. Still not come.
'Tis so dull when there's nothing doing.
You!
My, I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This Arisen's both shrewd and fleet of foot. Ah, 'tis obvious, no? Let's just say there are some who don't want you wandering about. I was to report on your comings, but I suppose that job's over. So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no reason. Aye, aye. You'll have your coin. That's how this works, isn't it? Greed will get you nowhere, friend.
You'll not live to regret this.
You there! Halt! Shit! We're in for it now.
With all likelihood, he is an agent dispatched from Batal. We will hear all he has to say before the week is out. The report catches your eye.
Yes, sir! Ugh.
We shall see how bold you are in eye.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Ah, excellent find.
Let's see. Where to next?
Is this a challenge, Arisen? To see who can keep pace?
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up. I'll get that for you.
Still waiting on that report.
Have no fear, Master.
You are the Arisen. Follow me.
But not at the expense of my duty.
you move along. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
I wish the Minister would be more careful. He takes the Sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the Regent Kin to request a private audience.
Oh, perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the...
My lord...
Oh, unring your... As if anyone in this palace would now. If Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my... What are you doing in here? I don't recognize you. Guards, seize the intruder.
Should have quit while I had the chance.
Only person I believe in is myself.
I'd sooner stay out of battle, where it's possible.